Introduction: the myth of the winning product. You've seen the videos. A 22-year-old is standing in front of a rented Lamborghini, pointing at a Shopify dashboard on their phone that shows a staggering six-figure sales number. They tell you a simple, intoxicating story. They just found a single magical winning product, a quirky gadget, a new skincare cream, a clever pet toy, and it changed their life overnight. This is the myth that launches and sinks 1,000 aspiring e-commerce entrepreneurs. It is the belief that success is a treasure hunt. It positions you as a passive prospector, endlessly scrolling through online marketplaces, hoping to stumble upon a magical, undiscovered gold nugget. This is a lottery ticket mindset, and it is a guaranteed path to frustration, wasted money, and failure. Successful e-commerce is not about finding a winning product. It is about engineering a profitable business. It is not a treasure hunt. It is an architectural project. The product is the last piece of the puzzle, not the first. A professional e-commerce architect does not start by asking, "What product can I sell?" They start by asking, "Who can I serve?" Welcome to From Zero to Profitable. This is not a guide to get rich quick schemes or a list of trendy products to sell. This is a practical, step-by-step roadmap for building a real, sustainable, and profitable e-commerce business from the ground up. We will treat your new venture not as a hopeful gamble, but as a systematic engineering project. First, we will install the problem solver mindset and give you a powerful protocol for identifying a specific profitable niche audience. Next, we will give you the complete architectural blueprint for building a high-converting, trustworthy Shopify store, even if you have zero technical skill. Most importantly, we will give you a low-risk, step-by-step launch protocol designed to get you your single most important milestone, your very first sale. Finally, we will show you the simple, data-driven systems for turning that first sale into a predictable, scalable, and profitable growth engine. It's time to demolish the myth of the winning product. You don't need luck. You need a blueprint. The path to becoming a true merchant begins now. Part 1. The foundation. The architecture of a profitable store. Case File 01. The architect's mindset. You are not a product picker. You are a problem solver. Before you even think about what to sell, you must perform the most critical mental shift in your entrepreneurial journey. The amateur e-commerce operator thinks like a product picker. Their brain is a scanner, constantly searching for the next hot trend, the next viral gadget. They are chasing novelty. They ask, what is a cool thing I can sell? This is a fundamentally flawed, high-risk approach. A trendy product has a short lifespan, fierce competition, and no customer loyalty. You are not building a business. You are a day trader. You are not here to be a product picker. You are here to be an architect of solutions. You are a problem solver. The architect's approach is the complete inverse of the product pickers. You do not start with the product. You start with the person. You do not start with the what. You start with the who. Your first and most important job is to identify a specific group of people and to develop a deep, empathetic understanding of a recurring problem, passion, or frustration in their lives. The product you eventually sell is simply the logical, inevitable solution to that problem. This is a shift from a product-centric model to an audience-centric model, and it is the secret to building a sustainable, profitable, and defensible business. The product picker asks, "Can I sell this newfangled, self-stirring coffee mug?" The architect asks, "Who are the people who are absolutely obsessed with coffee? What are their biggest frustrations with their morning routine? How can I create a product or a bundle of products that solves one of those frustrations?" When you build a business around solving a problem for a specific audience, you create a powerful moat around your brand. You build trust because you are an expert, not a random gadget seller. You build loyalty because you understand their world. And you have endless product opportunities because once you have the trust of that community, you can solve their other problems as well. This is the foundation upon which all profitable e-commerce empires are built. Case File 02. The Niche Down Protocol, a system for finding a profitable audience, not just a popular product. You have adopted the problem solver mindset. Your goal is now to find a specific group of people to serve. This is the act of choosing your niche. A niche is simply a focused, well-defined segment of the market. This is the single most important decision you will make in your e-commerce journey. The amateur entrepreneur makes one of two fatal errors. The first is to choose a niche that is massively broad and hyper-competitive, like fitness or beauty. The second is to choose a niche based purely on their own obscure personal hobby, without ever validating if there's a real, paying market for it. The architect does not guess. They use a systematic protocol to identify a niche that exists at the profitable intersection of personal interest, audience passion, and market viability. This is the niche-down blueprint. Your perfect niche must satisfy three non-negotiable criteria. Criterion 1. The passion and problems test. The best niches are built around an audience that is obsessive. These are groups of people who see their interest not just as a casual hobby, but as a core part of their identity. Does this group have their own dedicated online forums, subreddits, and YouTube channels? If yes, you have found a passionate audience. They must also have recurring, expensive, or frustrating problems that you can solve with a product. Criterion 2. The market viability test. You must validate that people are already spending money in this niche. Go to Amazon and search for related products. Are there multiple products with hundreds or even thousands of positive reviews? This is a powerful signal. Do a Google search. Are there other small, independent e-commerce stores already serving this niche? Do not be afraid of competition. The presence of competitors is the ultimate validation that your idea is commercially viable. Criterion 3. The personal interest test. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your genuine level of interest in this niche? You must have a score of at least a 7 out of 10. To build a successful store, you will need to immerse yourself in this world. If you have zero genuine interest, this will feel like a chore, and your lack of authenticity will be obvious. Your mission is to brainstorm a list of 5 to 10 potential niches and run each one through these 3 tests. You are no longer gambling on a random product. You are making a strategic decision to serve a proven, passionate, and profitable community. Case File 03. The Sourcing Blueprint. A practical guide to dropshipping, print-on-demand, and private label. You have your niche. You understand your audience and their problems. Now, and only now, do you begin to think about the product itself. The next critical architectural decision is your sourcing model. How will you actually acquire the products that you sell? Today, a series of revolutionary business models allow you to start a profitable store with virtually zero upfront inventory cost. Model 1. Dropshipping. This is the most common model for beginners. You find a product from a supplier, often on a platform like AliExpress. You list that product for sale on your Shopify store at a markup. A customer buys the product from you. You then place the order with your supplier, and the supplier ships the product directly to the customer. The pros are zero inventory risk and a massive product selection. The cons are low profit margins and no control over shipping. This is best for testing a new niche or product idea. Model 2. Print-on-demand or pod. This is a specialized form of dropshipping, perfect for selling custom-designed apparel and accessories. You create a design. You partner with a pod company like Printful or Printify. You list these products in your store. When a customer buys a t-shirt, the order is automatically sent to the pod company. They print your design on the shirt, pack it, and ship it. The pros are zero inventory risk and creative control. The cons are that it's limited to specific product types. This is best for building a brand around a specific community. Model 3. Private label or white label. This is the next level. You find a generic, high-quality product from a manufacturer. You then work with that manufacturer to put your own brand name and logo on the product and its packaging. You typically buy a small, initial batch of this inventory. The pros are that you own the brand and have higher profit margins. The con is the upfront inventory cost. This is best for entrepreneurs who have already validated a product and are ready to build a long-term brand. As a beginner, your journey will likely start with dropshipping or print-on-demand to minimize financial risk. Case File 04. The E-commerce Toolbox. The minimalist guide to Shopify, Canva, and essential apps. You have your niche and your sourcing model. Now, you need to build your digital storefront. The thought of building a website can be incredibly intimidating, but this is an obsolete fear. Modern e-commerce platforms have made the process a simple, code-free, architectural project. This is your minimalist, zero-to-ready e-commerce toolkit. First, your store's foundation is Shopify. It costs about $30 a month after a free trial. While there are other platforms, Shopify is the undisputed king. It is not just a website builder. It is a complete commerce operating system. Its interface is incredibly intuitive. It has a massive app store that allows you to seamlessly integrate with thousands of suppliers and marketing tools. And it can power your business from your first sale to your first $1 million in revenue. Second, your brand's visuals will be made with Canva. The free version is more than enough to get started. Your store will need a simple logo, product image mockups, and graphics for your social media posts and ads. Canva is the perfect tool for the non-designer. Third, you need a dropshipping or pod integration app. A tool like Sarah's for AliExpress or Printful for print on demand. Most have free starter plans. This is the magic piece of software that connects your Shopify store to your supplier and automates your order fulfillment. Fourth, you need an email capture app. Use Shopify email or a free plan from MailChimp or Klaviyo. You must have a way to capture the email addresses of visitors who don't buy on their first visit. A simple pop-up form that offers a 10% discount is the industry standard. Fifth, you need a social proof app. This is a product reviews app like Looks or Judge.me. Customer reviews are the single most powerful form of social proof. These apps will automatically email your customers after they receive their product and ask them to leave a review, which builds immense trust with new visitors. Part 2. The Store Blueprint. Engineering your conversion machine. Case File 05. The Shopify Launchpad, a step-by-step guide to your good enough store setup. You have your niche, your product sourcing model, and your toolkit. Now, it is time to build your digital storefront. This is the stage where the perfectionist persona of the saboteur will try to strike. It will whisper that you need a custom-coded, award-winning, visually groundbreaking website before you can launch. This is a trap designed to keep you in the planning phase forever. Your goal is not to build the perfect store. Your goal is to launch a good enough store as quickly as possible. A simple, clean, and trustworthy store that is live and can take orders is infinitely more valuable than a perfect store that exists only in your design files. Speed is your greatest advantage. This is the weekend launch checklist. First, the administrative core. Sign up for a Shopify free trial. Go through the basic setup wizard, entering your store name and configuring your payment and shipping settings. Then, purchase a professional domain name through Shopify. Second, the visual foundation. Go to the Shopify theme store. You must choose a free theme. Themes like Dawn or Sense are clean, modern, mobile-friendly, and more than powerful enough for your first store. Third, the branding. Go to Canva and design a simple, clean, text-based logo. In your Shopify theme customizer, upload your logo and choose your brand's color scheme, following the 60-30-10 rule. Fourth, the trust builders. You must create 4 essential pages: an About Us page, a Contact Us page, a shipping policy, and a refund policy. Fifth, the main event. Use your chosen sourcing app to import your first 5 to 10 products. You must write your own, unique product descriptions that focus on benefits for the customer. Sixth, the navigation. Set up your main menu and your footer menu with links to your core pages. Finally, the launch. Go through your entire store as if you were a customer. Test everything. Once you're confident that it is working, remove the password protection. Congratulations. You are now the owner of a live, fully functional e-commerce business. It is not perfect, but it is real. The most important step is now complete. You have launched. Case File 06. The perfect product page. The anatomy of a page that sells. A visitor has clicked on an ad or a social media post and has landed on a specific product page in your store. This is the moment of maximum leverage. This single page is your digital salesperson. Its one and only job is to take a visitor from a state of mild curiosity to a state of confident desire, culminating in them clicking the Add to Cart button. The amateur entrepreneur throws up a few low-quality images and a generic description from their supplier. The architect understands that a product page is a meticulously engineered conversion machine. This is the architectural blueprint of a high-converting product page. First, the hero images. You must have multiple, high-quality, high-resolution images. The customer cannot touch or feel your product, so your images must do that job for them. You need a clean, white background shot, a lifestyle shot of the product in use, a detail shot highlighting key features, and a scale shot to help customers understand its size. Second, the compelling product title. The title should be clear, descriptive, and include keywords. A weak title is cool t-shirt. A strong title is vintage-style rock climber's creed premium cotton t-shirt. Third, the benefit-driven description. You will not write a single, dense paragraph. You will use a short intro and a series of scannable bullet points. You must follow the features tell, benefits sell mandate. A feature is what a product is like, made of 100% cotton. A benefit is what it does for the customer, like so you stay cool and comfortable on a long hike. Fourth, the big, obvious button. Your Add to Cart button must be the single most visually dominant element on the page. It should use your bright, high-contrast accent color and be impossible to miss. Fifth, the social proof. Your product page must feature customer reviews. A product with even a few authentic 5-star reviews will convert at a dramatically higher rate than a product with none. By systematically engineering every product page with these 5 core components, you are creating a consistent, trustworthy, and highly persuasive shopping experience. Case File 07. The Brand Identity Kit. A simple system for a look and feel that builds trust. A customer lands on your store. They see a blurry logo, a chaotic mix of clashing colors, and 4 different, hard-to-read fonts. Their subconscious brain immediately sends a powerful signal. This place is unprofessional. It might be a scam. They leave in under 10 seconds. Your brand identity is the visual language of your store. It is the consistent look and feel created by your logo, colors, and typography. A weak, inconsistent brand identity screams untrustworthy. A strong, cohesive, and professional brand identity instantly communicates legitimacy, quality, and trust. The architect knows that a powerful brand identity is not about flashy creativity. It is about simplicity and consistency. This is the good enough brand identity blueprint. Your goal is to create a simple, one-page style guide. First, the minimalist logo. The simplest and most effective logo for a new brand is a combination of your brand name in a clean font, paired with a simple, relevant icon. You can create this in Canva. You will need several versions: a full-color version, an all-white version, and a simple favicon version for your browser tab. Second, the focus color palette. You will use the 60-30-10 rule. Your primary color for 60% of your site will be white or a light gray. Your secondary or text color for 30% will be a dark charcoal gray, not pure black. And your accent or action color for 10% will be one single, vibrant brand color for your buttons and links. In your style guide, you will list the exact hex code for each of these colors to ensure consistency. Third, the legible typography. Follow the one font family mandate. Choose a single, versatile font family from Google Fonts like Montserrat, Poppins, or Lotto. In your style guide, you will define your typographic hierarchy, a specific size and weight for headlines, subheadings, and body text. This simple, one-page document is now the constitution for your brand's visual identity. By enforcing this ruthless consistency, you are architecting a brand that feels cohesive, professional, and worthy of a customer's trust. Case File 08. The Trust Triggers. Using reviews, guarantees, and clear policies to eliminate doubt. A customer is on your product page. They like the product. The price is fair. They have added it to their cart. But they hesitate. A cloud of fear, uncertainty, and doubt floods their mind. Is this a legitimate website? What if the product never arrives? What if I don't like it? This moment of hesitation is the trust gap. The amateur entrepreneur ignores this gap. The architect understands that their job is to systematically identify and eliminate every single point of customer doubt. You must proactively build a series of trust triggers throughout your store. These are the powerful signals of legitimacy, safety, and professionalism that give a new customer the confidence they need to complete their purchase. This is the trust trigger blueprint. First is the social proof engine, which means customer reviews. We are social creatures. When we are uncertain, we look to the decisions of others. A product with 0 reviews is a risky unknown. A product with 20 glowing 5-star reviews is a pre-validated, safe choice. You must install a product review app and seed your store with a few authentic reviews from your first friendly customers. Second is the risk reversal, which is your money-back guarantee. The biggest fear for a customer is the fear of regret. A powerful money-back guarantee completely reverses this risk. A 30-day, no-questions-asked money-back guarantee is the industry standard. Do not hide your guarantee. Display it proudly on your product pages. Third are the clarity triggers, like your policies and contact info. A legitimate business is transparent and easy to contact. You must have clear, easy-to-find links in your website's footer for your shipping policy and refund policy. You must also have a clear Contact Us page with a professional email address. Fourth are the security seals. Customers are rightly concerned about credit card security. Reinforce Shopify's built-in security by displaying the logos of the payment options you accept, like Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal. These familiar logos are powerful, subconscious signals of trust. Part 3. The Launch Protocol. Engineering your first sale. Case File 09. The First Sale Assault Plan. Why your first customer is your mom, and why that's a good thing. Your store is live. The architecture is in place. It is a perfect, silent, and completely unknown machine. At this moment, a paralyzing fear strikes every new entrepreneur. The fear of the zero. What if no one ever buys anything? The amateur entrepreneur immediately tries to launch a complex, expensive ad campaign. This is like trying to host a massive party without first checking to see if the lights work. The architect understands that the single most important goal in the first 24 hours is not to make 100 sales, but to make one. Your first sale is a pivotal proof of concept. It proves your machine is fully functional. And the fastest, most efficient way to achieve this is to manufacture it. This is the controlled launch blueprint. Your first customer will be someone you know. This is not cheating. It is a strategic controlled systems check. Step 1. The friendly first customer. Your mission is to have one person you know and trust go through the entire process of buying a product from your store. This could be your mom or your best friend. You will give them the money. This single, controlled transaction will allow you to verify every critical component of your store's backend, from payment processing to supplier notifications. Step 2. The seed review. Once your friendly customer receives their product, their second job is to become your first reviewer. You will ask them to go back to the product page and leave a detailed, honest, and high-quality review. This single, authentic review is an incredibly valuable asset that provides instant social proof. Step 3. The inner circle launch. Now that you have confirmed your systems are working, you can expand your launch to your inner circle. You will announce the launch of your store to your personal, trusted network. To encourage this initial wave, offer a special, time-limited friends and family discount code. By following this systematic, controlled launch protocol, you're not just hoping for your first sale, you are engineering it. You are de-risking your entire operation in a safe and controlled environment. Only after this phase is complete are you ready to drive real, cold traffic to your now-proven machine. Case File 10. The Organic Traffic Engine. Using niche social media content to drive your first real visitors. Your store is live. Your systems are tested. You have your first few seed sales and reviews from your inner circle. Now, the real work begins. It is time to attract your first real, non-friendly customers. Before you spend a single dollar on paid advertising, you must first build a small, foundational organic traffic engine. Organic simply means unpaid. Organic traffic is the lifeblood of a sustainable e-commerce brand. It is the traffic that comes from building a genuine audience and a trustworthy reputation. The amateur entrepreneur often skips this step and jumps straight to paid ads. This is a mistake. Without an organic presence, your brand has no soul and is completely dependent on the fluctuating costs of advertising. Your first organic traffic engine will be a simple, focused social outpost. The goal is not to go viral. It is to find, engage, and attract your specific niche audience. This is the niche outpost blueprint. Step 1. The one platform mandate. You will not try to be everywhere at once. You will choose the one social media platform where your niche audience is most active and passionate. If your niche is highly visual, your outpost is Instagram or Pinterest. If it's a passionate hobby, your outpost is a niche subreddit or a Facebook group. If your products are visually interesting, your outpost is TikTok. Choose one. Step 2. The value first, sell second content strategy. Your social media outpost is not a 24/7 billboard for your products. A feed that is just a series of buy now posts will be instantly ignored. You must follow the 80/20 value rule. 80% of your content must be purely valuable, helpful, or entertaining for your niche audience. 20% can be promotional. Your value content can be educational, behind the scenes, or user-generated. Step 3. The engagement protocol. Your social outpost is a conversation. Follow the give before you get rule. For every one post you make, spend 15 minutes engaging with the community. Go to relevant hashtags or subreddits and leave 10 thoughtful, helpful comments on other people's posts. Do not mention your brand. Just be a helpful expert. This is the single fastest way to build a reputation. Also, respond to every single comment on your own posts. Your goal with this strategy is not to get 1 million followers. It is to build a small, hyper-engaged community of 1,000 true fans. This loyal audience will become the foundational asset for your entire business. Case File 11. The Profit First Ad Strategy, a low-risk guide to your first Facebook or TikTok ad campaign. You have built your organic engine and have a small but engaged community. You are now ready to pour a small amount of gasoline on the fire. It is time to run your first paid advertising campaign. For e-commerce, the two most powerful platforms for this are Facebook/Instagram and TikTok. The amateur entrepreneur sets a large budget, targets a broad audience, and hopes for the best. They are gambling. The architect does not gamble. They test. They approach paid ads with the cautious, data-driven mindset of a scientist. Their goal is to run a small, controlled experiment to answer one question. Can I acquire a new customer at a profit? This is the small bet ad campaign blueprint. Step 1. The lookalike audience. This is your best target. This is the most powerful targeting feature on platforms like Facebook. You must first have a source audience, like your email list of existing customers. You upload this list to the ad platform. The algorithm will then analyze the data and find millions of other people who are a close statistical match. This is the highest quality cold audience you can possibly target. Step 2. The lo-fi ad creative. You do not need a slick, professionally produced video ad. A simple, authentic video shot on your smartphone that clearly demonstrates your product in action is often the best performer. Step 3. Profit first budgeting. This is the most critical part. You must know your numbers before you spend a single dollar. Calculate your break-even cost per purchase. If you sell a product for $50 and it costs you $20 to source and ship, your profit margin is $30. This means you can spend up to $30 to acquire one new customer and still break even. Your budget for the test will be very small, typically $10 to $20 per day. Step 4. The kill or scale decision. After 3 to 5 days, you will have gathered your first crucial data. You will look at one number above all others, cost per purchase. If your cost is at or below your break-even number, you have a winning ad. Your next move is to slowly increase the daily budget. If your cost is significantly higher than your break-even number, you have a losing ad. You will immediately kill the campaign. This is not a failure. It is a successful experiment. This systematic small bets approach is the only professional way to use paid advertising. Case File 12. The abandoned cart sequence, an automated email system to recover lost sales. A potential customer has come to your store. They have found a product they like. They have added it to their shopping cart. They have even begun the checkout process. And then they vanish. This is an abandoned cart, and it is the single largest source of lost revenue for nearly every e-commerce business in the world. The amateur entrepreneur sees this as a lost sale. The architect sees this not as a lost sale, but as the single warmest and highest potential lead they have. This is a person who is seconds away from giving you their money. The architect knows that a simple, automated, and systematic follow-up can recover a significant percentage of these lost sales. This system is the abandoned cart sequence. This is a feature that is built directly into Shopify and your email marketing tool. Your job is to activate it and to architect the messages for maximum effectiveness. This is the gentle nudge blueprint for abandoned carts. A great abandoned cart sequence is not an aggressive attack. It is a series of gentle, helpful reminders. A simple 3-email sequence is the industry standard. Email 1, the helpful reminder. This is sent 1 to 4 hours after abandonment. The goal is to gently remind the customer that they left something behind. The tone should be helpful and low pressure. The subject line could be, "Did you forget something?" The body should show a picture of the item and have a single, clear button that says "Return to my cart." Email 2, the objection handler. This is sent 24 hours after abandonment. The goal is to overcome the most common objections, like shipping costs. This email introduces a gentle incentive. The subject line could be a little something to help you decide. In the body, you'll offer them a small discount or free shipping. This is also a great place to reinforce your money-back guarantee. Email 3, the final urgency. This is sent 48 to 72 hours after abandonment. This is the final attempt to close the sale by introducing a sense of urgency. The subject line could be "Last chance for free shipping." The body should be short and to the point, making it clear that the special offer is about to disappear. You will build this 3-email sequence one time. It will then run on complete autopilot, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, becoming a powerful, automated profit engine for your business. Part 4, the growth engine, from first sale to sustainable profit. Case File 13, the customer service mandate. How to turn a problem into a superfan. It is inevitable. An order will get lost in the mail. A product will arrive damaged. A customer will be unhappy. For a new entrepreneur, this first angry email from a customer can feel like a personal attack, a catastrophic failure. Their instinct is often to become defensive, to argue, or to hide. The amateur entrepreneur sees a customer problem as a costly annoyance. The architect sees a customer problem as a golden opportunity. This is a radical but critical mindset shift. A customer complaint is not a threat. It is a gift. It is a moment of truth where you have the chance to demonstrate the true character of your brand. A customer who has a problem that is resolved quickly, generously, and with genuine empathy will often become a more loyal and vocal customer than one who never had a problem at all. Great customer service is not a cost center. It is your single most powerful marketing weapon. This is the Superfan Service Blueprint. Step 1, the speed mandate. You must respond to every customer service inquiry as quickly as humanly possible, ideally within a few hours. A fast response instantly de-escalates their frustration and shows that you care. Step 2, the listen and validate script. Your first response must show the customer that you have heard their problem and that you understand their frustration. Start by thanking them. Use a phrase that shows empathy. "I can completely understand why you would be frustrated by that." You will never, ever argue or make excuses. You will take 100% ownership of the problem. Step 3, the generous overcompensation solution. You will not just fix the problem. You will overcorrect. You will provide a solution that is so surprisingly generous that it turns the negative experience into a memorable, positive one. If a product arrived damaged, the good solution is to send a replacement. The Superfan solution is to process a full refund, ship a brand new one for free with expedited shipping, and include a 25% discount code for their next purchase. You have not just solved a problem, you have created a powerful marketing story. Step 4. The system improvement feedback loop. A customer complaint is also valuable data. After you resolve the issue, ask yourself, is there a system I can build to prevent this from happening again? Use every interaction as a data point to improve the architecture of your business. Case File 14. The Analytics Dashboard. The 3 key metrics that actually matter for your store's health. You are now making sales. Your marketing engine is running. Data is beginning to flow into your Shopify dashboard. When you first open your analytics, you will be faced with a dizzying array of charts, graphs, and acronyms. The amateur entrepreneur is overwhelmed. They either ignore the data or they obsess over vanity metrics, numbers that look impressive but don't actually tell you anything, like the total number of visitors. The architect knows that a business is a machine, and you only need to look at a few key gauges on a dashboard and know if that machine is running smoothly. Your job is to identify and obsess over the 3 key metrics that are the true vital signs of your business. This is the health check blueprint. Metric 1. Conversion rate. This is your engine efficiency gauge. It is the percentage of people who visit your store and actually make a purchase. This is the single most important metric for measuring the effectiveness of your store itself. It tells you how good your product pages are, how trustworthy your brand feels, and how frictionless your checkout process is. A good conversion rate for a new store is typically between 1% and 3%. Metric 2. Average order value, or AOV. This is your engine power gauge. It is the average dollar amount that a customer spends in a single transaction. It is far easier to get an existing customer to spend more money than it is to find a new customer. You can improve this with bundles, cross-sells, and free shipping thresholds. Metric 3. Customer acquisition cost, or CAC. This is your fuel cost gauge. It is the average amount of money you have to spend on marketing to acquire one new customer. This is the metric that determines the profitability of your paid advertising. The golden equation for the health of your business is that your customer lifetime value, or LTV, must be greater than your customer acquisition cost. In the beginning, you can approximate LTV with your AOV. If your AOV is $60 and your CAC is $20, you have a healthy business. If your CAC is $70, you're losing money on every sale. By ruthlessly focusing on these 3 core metrics, you're moving beyond the vanity of traffic and focusing on the reality of profit. Case File 15. The scaling protocol. When and how to increase your ad spend without breaking the bank. You've done it. You have a winning ad. Your data-driven small bet from Case File 11 is a success. Your customer acquisition cost is comfortably below your average order value. You have engineered a machine that turns $1 of ad spend into $3 of revenue. An intoxicating thought now enters your mind. If I'm making a profit at $20 a day, I should immediately increase the budget to $2,000 a day and become a millionaire by next week. This is the single most common and most catastrophic mistake a new, successful advertiser makes. It is the mistake that turns a small, profitable machine into a large, cash-burning bonfire. The advertising algorithms on platforms like Facebook and TikTok are complex, sensitive systems. A sudden, dramatic increase in your budget is a shock to that system. It will throw the algorithm into a frantic new learning phase, often causing your costs to skyrocket and your profitability to evaporate. The architect does not perform sudden, violent actions. They scale their systems deliberately, methodically, and with a deep respect for the data. This is the slow and steady scaling blueprint. The golden rule of scaling is that you will never, ever increase your ad campaign's budget by more than 20% per day. This is a non-negotiable rule. A small 20% increase allows the algorithm to gradually expand your reach to a slightly larger audience without resetting its learning. It is a gentle, sustainable nudge, not a violent shove. Next, you must follow the 3-day monitoring protocol. After every budget increase, you must enter a 3-day monitoring period. Watch your key metric, your cost per purchase. If it remains stable and profitable for 3 consecutive days, you are authorized to make another 20% increase. If it begins to rise and your campaign becomes unprofitable, you have found the current ceiling for this ad. You will immediately reduce the budget back down to its last known profitable level. Finally, you can use the horizontal scaling strategy. Vertical scaling is increasing the budget. Horizontal scaling is duplicating your winning ad to target new, different audiences. Once you have a proven winning creative, you will duplicate the ad campaign. In the new campaign, you will keep the ad the same, but you will target a new lookalike audience or a new interest group. This allows you to scale by finding new, untapped pockets of customers. Conclusion: you are the merchant. You began this roadmap with a myth, the myth of the winning product, the magical lottery ticket that could make you an overnight success. You saw a world of risky bets, trendy gadgets, and guru secrets, and you believed that building a real, profitable business was a game of chance. That myth has been systematically dismantled and replaced with an engineered reality. You now know that a successful e-commerce business is not found. It is built. It is not an act of luck. It is an act of architecture. You are not a product picker. You are a problem solver. You are a merchant. You have the architectural blueprints for a profitable store, from choosing a passionate, problem-filled niche to building a trustworthy brand identity. You have deconstructed the customer journey and have a clear, three-stage plan for attracting visitors, building trust, and driving action. You have a low-risk, systematic launch protocol for securing your first, crucial sale. You have the playbooks for building a free, organic traffic engine and for launching a disciplined, profit-first paid advertising campaign. You have the automated systems for recovering lost sales and for turning customer problems into your most powerful marketing stories. You do not just have an idea. You have a complete, end-to-end, data-driven business plan. The path from this point is one of execution. It is the work of choosing your niche, building your good enough store, and launching your first product. There will be challenges. There will be ad campaigns that fail. There will be customer complaints. But you now possess the architect's mindset. A failed ad campaign is not a personal failure. It is a valuable data point. A customer complaint is not a crisis. It is an opportunity. You are no longer a passive consumer in the world of commerce. You are a creator of value. You are an architect of solutions. You are the merchant. Now, go build your empire. Did this roadmap help you? Your journey is just beginning, but your feedback is crucial. If this book provided you with real-world value, the single best way to support this mission is to leave an honest review.